Hey, it's the Refined Reseller. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. When you'll subscribe, you'll get tips, tricks, and advice on how to be the best eBay seller you can possibly be. Plus, a couple of times a week, I show you what I bought at garage and estate sales and I sold on eBay. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. All right, the first couple of items I want to show you are some items that are kind of out of my comfort zone. The first one is this Marlboro cigarette sign from the 1970s. And I say it's kind of out of my wheelhouse because it's a much larger item than I normally sell. I paid $35 for this item. I had it listed for $99.99 and I took a best offer of $75. The issue I have with it is, after fees, I only made $32 and it cost me $35. So I did not even double my money. Plus, it took me about 35 minutes to wrap it in styrofoam and build a box for it. And there's a pretty good chance when I ship it out, it's glass, it may get broken. And I just hate taking that chance. I really do. I try to stay away from items like this. I only bought it because it was pretty cool. It was from the 70s. I knew somebody would buy it for their man cave, but again, I did not even double my money. It cost me, a lot of trouble to put it in a box, and I just don't like dealing with large items like this. Now here's another one. This is a Subco Addict utility lift. I sold this one for $119.99. I paid $20 for it. So I did really well with it, but again, it's a pretty big item. I think it weighed about 18 pounds. I had to build a box for it to ship in, and because I made what I did, I'm okay with it, but I really, do not specialize in selling large items like these two. I sell much smaller items that are easy to ship. Like this one right here. This is an Abu Garcia Ambassador reel fishing reel. I got a reel-to-reel coming up later in the show. So anyway, I bought this on the 100-mile garage sale between Natchitoches, Louisiana and Nacogdoches, Texas. I made a video of that. If you'd like to check it out, just click the link right above. But I sold this for $99.99. The good news is I bought two of them, so I have another one to sell. So basically, when you sell one, all you have to do is relist it. It takes, maybe 15 seconds to do, and you've got another item for sale on eBay. So I was happy with the $99.99 price. Okay, here are a couple of items that I really like because there's something special about them. The first is this Tipman custom paintball gun with accessories. I sold this for $74.99. The reason I really like this is because I got it for free. My neighbor was moving. He had a bunch of stuff he was getting rid of, and he said, look, why don't you just go ahead and sell this on eBay? And I said, hey, no problem. I said, whatever I make, I will give you half. He said, no, that's okay. Just go ahead and keep it. I don't really care. I've used it for a long time, and I'm just ready to get rid of it. So I took it. I had never sold a paint gun before, but a paintball gun, but this one sold for $74.99. Next is this Rainbow Aquamate Rexair shampooer. Okay, so I was walking my dog down the street. They have some commercial buildings not too far from where I live, and they have dumpsters. So I looked at a dumpster and I found this. I knew what it was when I saw it because I knew it was a rainbow attachment, a shampooer. So I picked it up, put it on eBay, and it sold for $39.99. I got it out of a dumpster. All right, getting back to some more kind of weird stuff. I bought this 1990s Kuwait license plate on the 100-mile sale. A friend of mine is a license plate sales guy on eBay. That's pretty much all he sells. He does really well with them. I don't know a lot about them. I really haven't taken time to learn the category, but I saw this, and before I bought it, I sent him a text and say, hey, look, I'm thinking about buying this. It's $30. What do you think? He said, yeah, I'd go ahead and pick it up. You should probably be able to get $100 for it. So sure enough, I got it. I sold it for $99.99. Next is this vintage photo of a boy and girl on a pony. Bought this at the 100-mile garage sale. It's ephemera, old paper. I bought an entire photo book of these type of pictures from the 1950s to the 1940s. and I sold this one for $12.99. This is the second photo I have sold out of that photo album, and I have probably 100 left. Next is this Ben Hogan Beryllium Sand Wedge. I went down to Florida on vacation. I went garage sailing. I picked this up. They don't make these clubs anymore, and this one sold for $39.99. Then I sold this Honeywell mini dome camera. It sold for $19.99. I bought this at a going out of business sale. I bought about 200 products similar to this. Then I sold this one. This is a Honeywell Vandal Dome camera, and it sold for $59.99. So, you know, I bought in bulk. I've sold a lot of these items. They're security items, and they're doing very well for me. Next, I sold this Transformer Beast Wars Stampy the Rabbit. I bought this at a garage sale. It sold for $39.99. I bought this and a much larger one that I sold for $79.99. I didn't know what it was. It had Japanese writing all over it. It looked interesting to me, so I bought it. I didn't pay much for it, looked it up, and found out that it was a Transformer, and they sell well, so this one sold again for $39.99. Next, I sold this theater textbook. It is August. College is starting back up, and I buy textbooks that are recent whenever I possibly can. I think I paid a couple of dollars for this one, and it sold for $29.99. So whenever you're out, you know, sourcing, keep an eye out for textbooks. There are a lot of them that are out there that are 10 or 15 years old. They're not worth anything, but some of the current ones are worth money. Next, I bought this vintage Briggs smoking tobacco humidor. It is from 1939. It just looked interesting to me, so I picked it up, and it sold for $29.99. It had a couple of names carved into it, but the buyer didn't seem to mind. I think he kind of added to the value of it, perhaps, but happy to get that for that. Next is this Drake Waterfowl System Camouflage shirt. I told you in a previous video that I pick up Drake Waterfowl clothing whenever I can. It usually sells well for me. This one took a little while to sell, but it sold for $19.99. Next, another camo item. This is 2 Browning women's caps. A camo. It has the pink Browning logo, and they sold for $16.99. Next, I sold this Donna Dewberry DVD set, 3 DVDs teaching you how to paint. I did okay with it. It's one of those deals where I had it for $39.99 and I took a best offer of $29.99. Next, I sold this Indigo Moon jacket. It sold for $19.99. I bought 300 of these at an estate sale. And, you know, I'm still selling them. I have about probably, I don't know, 200 left. They're selling much slower than I thought, but they are selling. I'm not really complaining. I also bought this. This is an Only Necessities lounger. I've sold probably 25 or 30 of these, and it sold for $15.99. Now let's get into some music. Okay, so here's a 3 Dog Night. It is a reel-to-reel tape from the 1970s. I had it listed for $19.99, and every day I send out offers to watchers. Someone was watching this. I sent them an offer. I knocked it down 10%, and they purchased it just like that for $17.99. So, you know, keep an eye out for offers. Every time somebody starts watching your item, you're eligible to send them an offer. I do it probably 3 or 4 times a day with each item that comes up, and I offer the potential buyer a 10% discount. Generally, what happens if I offer 10% and they don't want to buy it with 10% off, they will counter offer, because at least I went out of my way to give them a lower price, and usually it works out pretty well. Here's a CD that I sold. This is a Roseanne Cash CD. It sold for $17.99. And let's see, next, a David Sylvan Robert Flip CD. I have no idea who these guys are, but it sold for $8.99. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of money, but I do charge shipping. So I do okay with these, you know, considering I bought 300 of them for hardly, you know, for a song, basically. And I've been selling them for about 4 or 5 months now, and I've done very, very well with them. Of course, I bought them in bulk, so always buy in bulk whenever you can. Next, I sold this Ghoulies and Ghoulies 2 combo DVD. Again, picked up about 150 DVDs at a garage sale. been selling them for 3 or 4 months. This sold for $6.99. Then I sold this Paula Young wig. I bought these at that estate sale where I bought those 300 jackets. I think I bought 50 of these wigs. This is about the 20th one that I have sold. I got $39.99 for it. So that's it for what sold Monday. I think that's 22 items, a total of $915 in sales. Not a bad last 4 days for me. You know, you see a variety of items, a lot that I bought a while back, some I bought recently and have sold rather quickly. And I really do hope that you learned something from watching this video, and it will help you while you're out sourcing for what kind of items to sell on eBay. So this is a refined reseller saying, do like me, buy low, sell high. And if you like this video, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.